Namibia is still faced with a highly skewed income distribution. The impact of this classification is that it has reduced Namibia's access to affordable debt and financing and grants.
Hage Geingob, the president of Namibia during the Economic Growth Summit last year, said that, and I quote, "Despite our achievements in governance, deficits persist in our socio-economic architecture. Too many of our people face the scourge of poverty daily, while a large wealth gap and income disparities persist from our history of systematic exclusion." End of quote. The head of WHO advised that this is the time for the formal and informal sectors in Namibia to pull together to ensure that no one is left out in the fight against COVID-19.
We also have marginalized people in Namibia. We have people who need the help that all the other countries have. So when you translate this into the situation now we have with COVID, you see clearly, for instance, we are talking about washing your hands with water, with running water and soap. So if I live in the informal area where I don't have water, what do I do? You see, so it comes down to the fact that we need to support everyone, and we need to lift the vulnerable. And as it says here in Namibia, we need to ensure that no one is left behind. And this period where we have the threat of the virus, and this virus does not know a poor person or a rich person, this is the period, or this is the time for us to pull together. All of us pulling in one direction, the rich and the poor. You know, those who live in informal and formal, all of us, knowing that what happens to you can affect me. And therefore, the idea of the Solidarity Fund, which the President has launched, I think is good for everyone to contribute, so that it can be used to support the marginalized. You're also aware of the economic stimulus, which the Minister of Finance announced this week. I think it's all an effort to help those who, because of the lockdown, have lost their income, and some their livelihood, is to try and lift them up. We're also aware some of the municipal councils and city councils are even providing water. They are reconnecting disconnected water points to make water available. Well, I think we are realizing that this disease does not know the rich or the poor. It's affecting all of us. And so it's a solidarity. And I think the efforts of the government are commendable, and that together as a people, if we do our part, if everybody and we all pull in the same direction, to a very large extent, I'm hopeful that we can overcome and make sure that we stop the spread of the COVID-19 in our country.
Sagoe Moses further encouraged countries and their governments to adapt the global standards set by WHO to effectively respond to the COVID-19 outbreak. He also advised that based on scientific and empirical evidence, countries can adapt these standards in their own context to see what works best for them.